Well, hi everybody. It is Financial Friday. Yay! This is the first week in February. So, how did everybody do in January? When I reviewed my January budget last week, it was January 30th, and I didn't have any bills that came after the video. So, starting February with a clean slate here. And how did everybody do? If you don't normally budget or keep track of everything, I hope you did okay. And if you didn't, you can start fresh and new for February. So just keep on trying. And we've had cold weather. Well, it warmed up a little bit, but I don't like going outside in the weather, so I stay home a lot. So the first thing I wanted to show you is so first thing I recorded this week was any store shopping I did. I went to Menards, and that's on the second line, and I used my debit card for that. I hope you can see okay. And I pay my groceries with cash. And for all the January receipts I had, I threw them out because they were all for groceries, so no need to keep them. And I am going to show a couple things on my screen. My February to date so far. Most of my utility bills come due by the middle of the month, and I've already paid a good majority. I'm looking at my spreadsheet. The only thing I haven't paid yet, I know my gas bill is due on February 11th. I'm looking at my February budget, and I'm going to put up a screenshot. It's a spreadsheet that I use, and most of my utility bills come due the first half of the month. That is the bulk of all my bills. So on my spreadsheet, and I'm going to look at my computer here real quick. Most things I've either paid or I know what they're going to be. So my mortgage, my housing, I'm trying to read without my glasses on. I'm not doing very well. Okay, so my housing, I pretty much know what my expenses are going to be for this month. So far, I have my housing expenses is $1,155.23. And I do have one thing. When I went to Menards, I spent $5 on maintenance and $10 on seedlings and potting soil so I can start seedlings. And I will be showing some videos on that coming up soon. So that is my February to start off with. This is probably going to be pretty short. February for me this year, I had a lot of bills in January, had a lot of dental work I hadn't planned on, so my checking account balance is a little lower than I'd like it to be. So I'm not planning on buying anything that I don't absolutely need. And then looking forward, my car's going to need an oil change, so that might happen in sometime later this month or sometime in March. I am going to show you. I've got screenshots of my expense tracker for February, and the one is my cash account, and I had $29 left over from last month, and I spent $18 on the 3rd, and I will take out cash here next week. And then I have my expense tracker for my checking account, and I color coded like I did last month Ancestry. My subscriptions are in blue. Auto insurance is one color, and then my utility bills are another color. And I have garden in here. I made that brown. Gardening is kind of a hobby. And I bought all flower seeds, so I'm going to be picky here and say this is a hobby. But I do grow vegetables in the summertime. So that kind of helps out on the grocery budget. The information I'm providing you about budgeting is just kind of a girlfriend to girlfriend talk. I am not a certified financial planner. I'm not a CPA. But I do have a degree in accounting, and I understand the basics of budgeting. So just take that with a grain of salt. And I can answer basic questions, but if it gets into tax laws or anything, I'm not qualified to give you any answers. So just wanted to put that out there. And if you like what you see, please hit the like button. And if you really like what you see, please hit subscribe so you can join me every Friday for Financial Friday, and we can learn and grow together how to spend our money more wisely. Take care. Bye.